Hello, this is Robert Jerome with Invictus Personal Defense, coming to you from the 2A Shooting Center here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Today I want to talk to you about understanding criminals, why they do what they do, and what options we have in dealing with our attackers. Hello again, this is Robert Jerome. Today I want to talk to you about understanding criminals. The reason why we talk about that is we need to understand our enemy, our attackers. We have to understand what we are up against. Knowledge is power. And, criminologists, there's a study called criminology, and they've studied criminals, why they do what they do, and trying to get into their minds. They've, stuff like whether their mama didn't change their diaper enough, or they had a bad socio-economic upbringing, and they have all this garbage, and I could have saved them the millions of dollars because I know exactly why criminals do what they do. They do it because they want to. They just want to. That's their decision. Criminals, well, it's not about this idea of right or wrong. Their decision making is based upon one thing. What can I get away with? Can I get away with it? If I can get away with it, I'm good. If I can take your property, if I can take your body, if I can take your life, and I get away with it, well, I'm good. This idea of golden rule goes out the window. It's just about what I can get away with. And so we have to understand that and use that and take that knowledge, and because we have to understand one thing. If they're doing it because they want to, that's what they want to do. Can we reason with them? No. Can we make deals with them? No. Can we believe them? Hey, do this and I won't kill you. Can we believe them? No. Can we beg for mercy beg for mercy? No, those are not things that's going to work. Why? Because they're doing what they want to do, and they're willing to risk prison to do what they want to do to you. They want to do it. So where does that leave us? That leaves us with two options, okay? And the first one's the best. I truly believe, and at Invictus Personal Defense, we train you, the best conflict we can get in is the one we avoid. The very best conflict we can get in is the one we avoid. If we can't avoid that conflict, well, then we're going to have to end that fight. But let's talk about avoiding the conflict. How do we avoid that conflict? Well, we have to make ourselves hard targets because criminals stalk us. They study us. They're not stupid. They understand one thing of human personalities. For example, criminologists did do one decent study that I liked. They went to a busy street corner like New York or Chicago or something, and they just videoed a bunch of people walking back and forth on the street corner. And then they took this video to a prison, and one by one they brought these criminals in, and they showed them that videotape, and they said, okay, who would you pick on? Inevitably, they picked the same people. The people that looked insecure, the people that weren't paying attention. Here's one. People that had their stupid heads in their phones walking around, because if you have your head in your phone, you cannot protect yourself. And another telling thing is who they didn't pick on. The people that had their head up, looking around, walking strong, being confident. The people that stayed in the herd. The criminals they're just like hyenas, man. They'll pick on that one antelope that gets away from the herd that's unprotected. That's what they do. So we have to understand that and take that and use that. We got to make ourselves hard targets. There's a lot of ways we can, but the biggest thing is keep our head up, pay attention. When we believe something is wrong, we got to act on it and go from there. If we can't avoid that conflict, well, we got to end that fight, and that goes to our training. I talk about why we train in another video. That gets to training. We have to be able to use our tools efficiently, our firearms, our fists, maybe our secondary weapons, knives, in order to end that conflict. There's no winners in a fight. Again, I've said that a couple of times. There's no winners in that conflict. We just have to end it to save our lives and our loved ones' lives. Again, this is Robert Jerome. Hopefully this video was a little useful. We have to understand who we are up against and develop plans for who's going to attack us. And so, again, hopefully you take this, develop some plans. Hopefully it's useful. We understand our enemies, make ourselves a little bit of a hard target, and continue our training. Again, this is Robert Jerome with Invictus Personal Defense. I hope this video was informative. I ask that you check out my website at invictuspersonaldefense.com. Also, check out my YouTube channel for Invictus Personal Defense. Please subscribe to my channel. I've got a lot more videos coming out. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think about them. And again, I look forward to talking to you in the future.